Find a Booger Nick one.
Oh, okay. I'm Booger Nick.
Good afternoon, morning, evening, or night, ladies and gentlemen. This is the JAR Media Podcast.
The Booger Boys.
This is the JAR Media Podcast. This is episode 303.
A palindrome.
What?
A palindrome.
What?
Same word as it back.
It is episode 303. It's the usual, the regulars. Jamie, James, Alex.
Wait. Hold on one damn little moment.
What?
Look at
Little half off screen.
yeah.
JAR.
Booger Nick.
Good.
Alex
afternoon.
isn't here this episode. We've got Booger Nick.
No. Let's stop with Alex's alt personalities. There's like
JAR.
all a JAR is. It's like a way to diagnose the members with some form of mental illness. Alex has multiple personalities.
What's yours?
Demon.
Your demon spawn.
James has demon spawn.
I'm James, joined by Alex and Jamie. Big thank you to our lovely patrons over at Patreon who help make the video possible and support the show and make, as mentioned in the previous episode, the recently updated JARChive RSS feed that is now live on all the streaming services, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that.
So that's
But-
every episode 1 to 129.
On the exception of Apple, because I think there's still some...
The verification's still taking time for whatever reason. I'm refreshing it every day. Still not updating. It should happen with time.
Yeah, we'll mention that when it is live on the Apple Store. So how are we doing, boys?
There's one more thing on that. I've got a note.
Okay, just ruin my fucking gateway then.
I have to though, man. I forgot to thank Jarling Hooper. He was the one who went back to all that old audio and sorted it out. He took out bits that didn't make sense for audio versions. He put in a ton of work for that. So thanks for Hooper for that. And just out of interest, I just compiled what the 10 most downloaded episodes of the JARChive RSS feed are for now. And they go as follows. At number one, actually I'll do it in descending order. Number 10, episode 127, Sorry It Was Riot. Then it was Trailers Suck, JARCast episode 6. Then Worst Yogs Ever, JARCast episode 42. Then The Trubanth, JARCast episode 128. Butts and Religion, JARCast episode 4. Our Biggest Fear, JARCast episode 5. We Hate YouTube, JARCast episode 3. Triggered, JARCast episode 2. Chunky Little Paysmacker, JARCast episode 129. And number 1 at the moment is Smosh Hate Us, JARCast episode 1. So
Guess a good start.
check that out. And on similar lines, shout out to those JAR stickers that...
Yeah, I went to the video an hour after it was uploaded. It's just to check the comments, see what's up. I was generally surprised. It was just how quickly those stickers sold. It
sold
was
out like that.
boom. So that's great support. We love to see
I've been
it.
talking with Harriet, and she maybe has some ideas for some other packs in the future.
A sequel?
Yeah, she was telling me some of the ideas she had. They're pretty funny. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe we'll need a few more if the demand is high enough.
Yeah.
And one last thing on this note, Cohen Bezeg left a comment that I've been seeing this fed back on the subreddit in various different episodes for a bit. Clicking on the channel icon has been redirecting to the old JAR channel for a while. I've been noticing this. It must be something to do with this handle thing that we've kind of been referencing the last few months.
So are you saying that has this got anything to do with the handle we chose, or is this?
It doesn't make sense because I think it's only on, I can't remember if it's only on mobile or desktop, but if you click the jar icon, it takes you to the old dead channel for some reason. I don't even know how that makes sense.
They're not linked whatsoever, are they?
No, there's nothing linking them.
That's
I think it's
weird.
a pure bug, something to do with what's going on with its handles.
Well, they've both got like the same name, right?
But the handle for this one is Humans Born Fresh, so I don't know why it would be taking it to the old one, but hopefully that's just the teething pains of this new system they're trying to implement. And don't worry, we'll do the patron names next week, the second week of the month. So yeah, now I can throw it back to you, James, for what you were saying.
How are we doing, boys? Is what I was gonna say.
People immediately start crying.
Yeah.
If so, the people on watching the video might be able to notice a little furry creature we have on the set at the moment. This is the new jar animal.
Hey, yubby.
She just did the I Can Has cheeseburger.
Did she actually?
Yeah, she did.
Wow.
Right for the camera.
So we have
not actually the first cat on the cast.
No, but this is the permanent cat. This is like,
oh, hey, yubby. Nice.
little beanie.
She's a very sweet being.
She's a little bit of a killer, but
calm,
she's a lovely
calm
little
energy until she goes non-calm.
Normally, cameras don't pick her up very well, but she looks pretty good on video.
Well, she pops when, because we're quite brightly lit, but there is no lighting Billy because she's so dark.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn like all the cat body language and stuff because I'm used to dogs. And there like really isn't much crossover when it comes to that kind of stuff. So
it's like mostly in the tail, and it's kind of hard to learn what it actually means. They're like totally alien. We can't like naturally read their emotions. We actually have to educate ourselves.
Yeah. She's very affectionate though.
Yeah, she is.
She's like kneading the mic, but she does a thing where, you know, they do that thing where it is like they're kneading bread.
Yeah, they're kneading.
But she does it with her claws out.
Yeah, she does. She
is that normal? Do all cats do that? Because I was talking to someone and they said like, all the cats I've known, they've never done that with their claws out. She sits there like,
yeah, and she also sometimes they sort of pulse. Have you noticed that?
She like kind of shivers.
Well, yeah, she'll be like purring, and her claws are like, because they retract.
Yeah,
they come like in and out really quick, and it's almost like acupuncture or something.
Yeah, she's doing an attitude. Yeah, she's
digging into James's leg right now, and they're really sharp.
Yeah,
ridiculously sharp.
You're getting serrated. Yeah, she like traps you there.
Yeah, it's like what can I do?
Want you to me.
Yeah,
I mean you can quite simply just.
Yeah.
So she's gonna smack you and fucking like get my leg.
Yeah.
Billy. I looked after Billy like I think 2 Christmases ago, like during like COVID time, and she like I'd get in, you know, because you're away for like 3 odd days, so I'd get in to feed her in the morning and the evening. And it's like I'd go upstairs, I'd just see your fish to feed the fish, and then she would just appear out of nowhere, and she's just so affectionate, so loving. And it's like she'd always be at the door waiting for me when I was to get in there in the evening when she was out. She was just the best. I love Billy. Yeah.
Hey, yubby. Yeah. They are distracting things.
Yeah.
It's like the joke, isn't it?
Yeah, they're just really entertaining.
Yeah.
To
like I feel sorry for like the audio listeners. Like, I think Billy hasn't like been on the cast, has she? She's been like referenced a bunch, just like that character that finally comes in like season 4 or whatever.
Yeah, like the only place where you could have seen her was my social medias.
Yeah,
and I don't even use social media anymore. So
and there was I did tweet out a picture of her in here the other day. Yeah. We got fat housekeeping to do here, boys, so let's just get right into this.
Let's do it.
The claws are gone.
Saved you. Just Rob shouting out the stickers. Got my epic jarling stickies, Bear, Harriet. Edit, looks like I didn't get there fast enough. Gonna go listen to Crazy Goblins and cry. And Susan Praising Man said, damn, so sad to see the stickers have been sold out already. Was really hoping to get one for my water bottle so everyone in my uni can see Dick the Head in all his glory. Do you guys or Harriet plan to do a rerun on the stickers or release potentially other jar-related stickers? Kind of already talked about that. Ghost Jarvis says, hello Jar, long-time listener here, and I thought I'd finally ask a question after all this time. Been listening since Guess Who's Back, for a time reference. I think that was back when the cast was still in double-digit numbers. Yeah, that is an early one. Anyway, here's a question, and it's for Alex. I was wondering if you'd be willing to talk a little bit on how you felt when IHE first started getting traction, if you still remember. You know which was the video that hit the algorithm, how it felt when you noticed that it was happening, how you handled the influx of attention, etc. It'd be really cool hearing the other lads' opinions on it also. Sorry if it's too personal, just thought I would try giving this asking a question thing a shot, especially since it's a question regarding things that have been bothering me recently and I don't really know anybody I could even try asking. Answer it or not though, at least read it. Thanks for your time, cheers. I guess, I don't know, the initial one was like, this YouTuber Jello Apocalypse, he like commented on like my second or third video, which got me like, I think it was 500 subs or something.
Wow.
And that's when I started spamming the like daily uploads for the 500 subs. Just kept going that just building or whatever, until the Derek Savage thing.
He did you a big favour.
Yeah, he did me a huge favour. Yeah. And then it's just trying to be consistent, I guess, at that point. It's now gone out the fucking window, but...
It's like you don't need to grind the way you did back then because we all know it's unsustainable. You acknowledge that way back. So you don't need to do it, so there's no reason to.
Yeah, it's a real thing in the space to just be like a workaholic to the degree where you like can't really have a balanced life. Obviously it's not everyone like works that way, but that's how I've traditionally functioned. It's kind of like a switch that's on or off. Yeah, I don't know about hitting the algorithm though or whatever.
It's like it's like RNG. Genuinely, you don't know what's going to actually stick and what's not.
Yeah,
but
and
at
it was
the
like
same time, it was a different time.
It was very different. This was like, I think I started before 10:01 YouTube even. Yeah, it was actually like short videos were what the algorithm was designed around.
Yeah, no, I do remember that.
Yeah. When now it's like really long videos of the algorithm.
No, but at the same time, it's like both. Because obviously,
now shorts coming in.
Yeah, so it's like a mixture. It's like the weird thing is that people love shorts, but at the same time, people love watching like 2-hour, video essay videos.
Yeah. You guys have any thoughts?
I just remember it being quite exciting.
Yeah, the most memorable thing for me was that first getting that comment or whatever from Jello Apocalypse, and then like looking at my emails, and that's how I saw it was like full of just people saying like all the names of people subscribing or whatever. That was cool. Yeah. Albino Basilisk says, even more Jar Media predictions have become true. The newest Mario movie trailer makes it look like Mario and Peach will go save Luigi, as opposed to Peach needing saving. That was a Jim prediction. And of course, Mario Kart being a James prediction. So, we
never fail.
Yeah.
The only time we make wrong predictions is when James bets against me.
If a bet's involved, all the stars align to ensure it doesn't come true.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah, for me.
I don't know. Have you seen this trailer?
Yeah.
No.
I've seen some of the dubbing stuff because a lot of people have been talking about it, and Chris Pratt's impression of like the woohoo or whatever my bad impression.
Yahoo!
Yeah, I don't really know if I want to put my opinion out on it, to be honest.
I don't,
because it's just negative.
There's something about like Nintendo and Sonic stuff that just gets people, you know. So yeah, I'm not like particularly impressed myself, but we'll see. Everyone's hyped. A Dragon 28 says, living in the US and seeing many four-way intersections in my area replaced by roundabouts, or rotaries, as we stupidly call them. Is that what they call them in America? Roundabouts or rotaries? How does that make you feel?
Awful.
I can attest that the roundabout is the most brilliant way to intersect multiple roads. I've seen a clogged 4-way intersection have all congestion negated just by replacing the stop signs with a roundabout. Plus, any accident had in a roundabout is much safer than getting stuck in the door by a distracted driver who ignored a stop sign / light. You've been saying this for like years.
Wait, so intersections weren't all controlled by traffic lights? They had stop signs.
Really?
I can't say. I don't know enough.
Well,
about
they say
that.
like stop sign / light. So
Yeah. So it'd just be.
Right.
It's like because some of the areas around here, it's like because of the farming fields, they can't actually have roundabouts.
yeah.
So there is a few of these horrible 4-way intersections, and they are the worst way to have traffic because it is just pretty much 3 people stop, one's go. That means everyone's queuing up always.
Yeah.
There's one on the way to Recipe, which I've done today. You know the one, because we've been stuck in that traffic a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're talking 5 minutes of just really slow driving because it's got this stupid intersection.
Well, there's that one as you go towards Rawton where like there's just always accidents there.
Yeah.
And
we
it's like,
saw a really serious one there.
and it's like, if you have multiple roads that are all facing each other, people are just going to drive fast, and that's what kills people. So having it where you have to slow down, like sure, there's dicks on roundabouts, you don't turn, but it's like you can avoid them because there's a lot of space over roundabouts. So if someone's going to hit you, you can just quickly move. I think roundabouts are one of the best ideas, and hence why pretty much all of Europe has them. Because it's the best way to manage traffic.
This makes sense.
This country functions through roundabouts.
Well, what's that one place that's built like America, Milton Keynes? It's like everyone hates it because it's just shit. Because it's built like America. And everyone is just, why'd you go to Milton Keynes? Don't.
And kind of just jumping around here, but Mayan Oren says, hey lads, just an FYI. This is about the Everglades and the animals that live there.
Okay.
Manatees don't have any natural predators except for us humans and our motorboats. So they can basically chill with alligators with no worries. I was happy to read that. So I like manatees.
Yeah, that's good news.
They're a peaceful creature.
Are they?
Yeah. One of the most peaceful creatures around, probably.
Well, they don't, like if I walked up to a herd of sea cows.
I reckon you could probably swim with the sea cows.
There
are a few people, like, ever since the Everglade thing, a few jarlings like have mentioned that they've gone there on holidays and stuff and gone on these expeditions or whatever the hell you do there. Yeah, they're saying...
Right, is the Everglades the big swamp in Florida?
Yeah. It's like a 3,000 million mega swamp.
Yeah, I've been there.
You've been... What?
When I went
You've
to Florida.
been to the Everglades?
Yeah.
This is such a huge twist. What? What the... Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I went on them because you go on the boats. The boats.
Yeah, with the big fan.
Yeah, I've gone on one.
You've been on it?
Yes.
Did you see like the crocs and stuff?
I don't think I saw any crocs, but going on those gators,
yeah.
going on those boats is crazy. It's super good.
Is it
experience.
like really humid?
You can drift in them.
You can drift in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about them, and the Everglades in general.
Hey.
No, it's like it's an interesting place to go because it is just such a huge climate difference.
I would like that.
I thought I really hated swamps and like, what do they call them? Bayous. Until I played Red Dead.
Red Dead made me more scared of them.
No, but like...
Oh, she's perfectly in the corner.
it makes them... Where? It makes them really like intriguing though. I think they'd be like quite exciting.
I love it as a setting for like stories and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I kind of want to slosh around in the gloop.
That's one of the cool things about, oh man, what was it called? True Detective. It's kind of set in that sort of environment. It really adds something kind of spooky. Dappity Ding Dong had some feedback for us. I don't really like the use of the word chavs when describing Swindon, as I'd consider it one that shouldn't be used, even in joking. This is because it is used to demonize and stereotype young working class people by middle class people and papers like the Daily Mail. I find this is especially relevant given the discussion about this a couple episodes ago.
Okay, I'll just simply say, let's not say chavs, let's just say fuckboys, because they're basically one and the same. And so if you go to Swindon, especially Swindon College, you're just going to run into loads of fuckboys.
Yeah. But Chavs aren't so much a thing anymore.
It is kind of. They're right. It's built into the council housed and violent, right?
Antisocial violent.
Yeah. It's the council house part, right, that makes it like a class-based insult.
Yeah, but you don't. It's a thing where the name is separate now. It's its own thing.
Yeah.
And to call someone a chav, they can be well off, but it's like a look and behavior. That's a chav, and they do exist, but it's not really applicable so much anymore.
Yeah,
it's changed.
It was definitely a huge thing when we were like in secondary school and like growing up and stuff. Everyone was saying every other word.
Primarily, it was like I considered chavs to be nasty, like the really antisocial, as in like aggressive.
Like the people that like tried to steal floss off me once when I was walking her through town.
Yeah, and like the people that would like try and push us, or did like pull one of us off a bike, and would do shit like that, and like grab our bikes when we were cycling and stuff like that. Stuff to that extent, like.
Yeah, I just thought it was an interesting comment.
But yeah, I think it's not even a word I really use anymore, and it's quite a nasty insult, really.
Remy says, "Fuck it, I'm claiming the title as my own. I am the only British Wiltshire-born Jarling. It's a pleasure to represent the sovereign state of Swidders."
Okay.
Damn.
I bet you there's more than just this one.
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah. England is not that big.
No.
And we've got like, what, 600k English listeners?
I wonder if they were born in Swindon.
Maybe.
Probably, if they're saying they're Swidders, then probably.
And the last one, to round off housekeeping, from Tyjax. You still haven't addressed, this person, Matt, they've been on one. They've been commenting this shit on the subreddit, on multiple videos. They are dedicated.
They want to be seen.
And a lot of the time when people do that, I ignore it on purpose. You know? Because I see it there. I see every comment. I see every question in the question. I go through all of this shit. Nothing's getting past me. Okay? But you know what? I'm going to throw them a bone. I'm going to throw them a bogus bone.
A bogus bone?
Yeah. You still haven't addressed the bogus allegations yet, and it's absolutely disgusting.
If you're still, that's not bogus.
It's Bogus Bunce and Bean, not Boris Bunce and Bean. Bogus. So that's referencing Fantastic Mr. Fox. I don't know which one of us said that or something, and when like a little offhand reference on a previous episode to the Roald Dahl story. I'm sorry.
If we said Boris, then we were right.
But that's what their whole point, though, is they're saying it's not Boris.
Well, do you have a podcast? No.
Start your own podcast called Bogus Bunce and Bean.
Yeah. No, you're not correct unless you have the bigger platform. The bigger the platform, the more correct you are.
Yeah. It's always been that way, and it always will be that way.
History was written by the victors, Commander Shepard from Modern Warfare 2. You know?
Hell yeah.
Original, 2000.
Yeah, not the new Modern Warfare 2 or the Modern Warfare 1 that is the new one. And we talk about the original Modern Warfare 1 and the original Modern Warfare 2.
Bruh.
Well, okay, with that done, it's time for some people to get upset and to roll their eyes at the usual yearly thing, which is Wrapped, the Spotify Wrapped of the year.
Oh.
I want to just quickly mention that because I think...
Yeah, I don't have much to say because mine sucks. I ruined mine because when I was doing the Destiny video, I had a playlist of Destiny music playing the whole time, like for weeks.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Because it helps when you're like writing and editing a video about one topic. I don't know, it just helps for some reason.
Brain space.
Yeah, to brain space it, you know.
Yeah,
So
I guess
that
if you brain,
completely
if you're
ruined-
brain
So yeah,
spacing
like
it,
the top one was like
Okay.
Salvatore or whatever.
David.
David, yeah. So mine was fucked. But you know.
Wait.
What about yours?
Well,
Yours was cringy.
mine was cringy.
Isn't that
I-
the whole point though? Everyone's is cringy.
Because this year I've had a lot of different
Mine's
like
not.
change in music
Oh.
tastes, where I would probably say that I've actually kind of discovered more my vibe now than ever with what I actually like. Because I
Which
think
makes it even more ironic, because last year we talked about like our favorite music and stuff. And I brought up the fact that you make fun of me for not listening to enough like hard music. Like,
this it's a recurring meme with Jar. I even said this recently because we were going for a journey in my car and it was like the most poppy shit imaginable.
and I was making fun of you for it because of what you said to me before.
Because obviously with music, a lot of your music taste is highly influenced by the people you surround yourself with. For the longest time, I've kind of slipped into your music taste quite a bit, like Gorillaz, you know, Daft Punk, a lot of other artists, Future Islands, Tame Impala. And it's like only recently where I've just kind of like Little Pimp, where I've actually kind of slid to where I like with music. And well, my Spotify Wrapped was number 1 was Charlie XCX. I went through a binge of Charlie XCX this year and she's amazing. I love Charlie XCX. And then it's Makoto, that's drum and bass. 9 Inch Nails again, because I love industrial stuff. Grimes,
Yeah.
which is strange. I started listening to Grimes after the whole Elon Musk thing. It was like
Yeah, there's that one album in particular that's like really good.
Yeah. And then an artist I discovered this year is Park. I'm going to get the pronunciation wrong, but Park Hae-jin. Just an electro producer from Korea. Really good stuff. Really chill. So I highly recommend if you want some like low kind of hip hoppy chill.
Yeah, I
chill
like
stuff.
some of that.
Yeah, she's got really like one really especially good album. So I definitely recommend that. And I listened to about 17,000 minutes, which is like nothing compared to YouTube, but it's like consistent for my usage of Spotify.
So mine was, my top artist was Michael Salvatore because of the Destiny shit I just mentioned. 39,455 minutes listened.
How much?
39,455.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have thought it would be way more than that.
Yours was 32.
Yeah, mine was 32.
Can
Can I just guess how much our father, how many minutes listened?
1,000.
I think it's probably going to be quite a lot. What, 30,000?
It was over 60,000.
Damn. Wow.
How crazy is that?
That is mental.
Yeah,
That's-
he listens.
He like uses like every feature he's going through his Discover Weekly.
Yeah, but
He's,
it's like
making
actually one of his pastimes
Mhm.
is like
Yeah.
he'll just sit there and listen to music
Yeah.
and like find new songs.
No, it's
and
very
go through
satisfying.
Spotify.
I know there's
Yeah.
a lot of like conversation with Spotify and how like genuinely little it pays artists.
Mhm.
But I think Spotify is so good for discovering new artists. And it has
Yeah.
like sections to do that.
Mhm.
Like Park Hae-jin I found because it was just I scrolled down, it was like Discover. That was that one.
No,
really good
I
album.
went through my Discover Weekly just the other week and found this really good King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard song. I've always been meaning to get into them more. It's like, fuck, yeah. Because you're not always like ready or to like how are you going to find it? You know?
Yeah.
How are you going to find that song?
It's like, if you're not like interacting with other like friend groups or people who have those different tastes, you're never gonna naturally find new artists. And Spotify is so great for just being like, boom, here's some random artist that is slightly connected to someone you like. Boom, suddenly you found an artist you like. Like I found it a lot with Grimes and the circles around her. Like loads of artists through her.
Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. It's like if you're really into a certain artist and then like the ones it suggests that are kind of like similar in the similar kind of genre or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, my number 1 was Michael Salvatore. 2 was Underworld. 3 Michael Kiwanuka, is that his name?
Mhm.
4 TV Girl. 5 C. Paul Johnson, who's another Destiny composer. So yeah, only 3 of them kind of
count.
I've been just obsessing over Underworld though this year.
See, I'm surprised that Underworld didn't pop up on mine, because 2 months off has been on repeat all year.
Yeah, that's probably my song of this whole year.
What was your like name thing they gave you?
Name thing.
Yeah, it was one of the last ones.
Mine was like
it shows like a thing, and
Oh, I can't remember. I didn't screenshot that.
See, I just know that it gave me one that was like, your energy is like nervous, anxious, energetic chaos or something. And I was like, damn, that kind of fits.
also I wanted it. I don't know what it meant, but it had this thing where it was like your morning started with, and then you seized the day with, and it was just like a bunch of adjectives.
Energy, nervous, energetic.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
It doesn't mean anything.
My morning started with gloomy, high, bittersweet.
No, you seized the day with dramatic determination, trad goth.
Yeah. No, but I seized the day with laid back, poetic mellow, and then you embraced the night with poetic hype lit. Whatever the fuck that means.
It doesn't mean anything.
What is yours? We've said ours.
Yeah, so I listened for 32,272 minutes. My top song was the same as last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Corso by Tyler, the Creator.
Mm.
From Call Me If You Get Lost. But my most played artist, which actually doesn't make sense to me thinking about it, is Kanye West.
Oh.
Yeah, which like the timing of that is like
Yeah.
Throughout the year, as he has spoken publicly more and more, I've listened to him less and less, to the point where I don't even listen to him anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
It's like I can't. I've been able to remove him as a person from the music up until now, and now it's like I
can't
do it
anymore
anymore.
either.
yeah.
And I really tried to remove the art from the artist, but man,
Yeah.
I kind of want to talk about this, so I don't know if you have anything else to say about.
Well, I've got
I would
2,
in
3,
that.
4, and 5.
Could do your 2, 3, 4, and 5.
So number 2 for me was Low Raw.
Bittersweet now.
Yeah, because the lead singer just a few weeks ago was announced to has died. Which is really annoying. They're still releasing the album they were working on.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, he died from problems with pneumonia.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Just some bullshit bad luck, basically. And it really sucks because I think they're a really talented group that have like a really unique feel, and
yeah, really moody.
Yeah, really textureful music. And then number 3, surprise, surprise, Tyler, the Creator. Number 4, Kendrick, because I actually listened to his new album, or select songs from the new album, a lot. And then number 5, Gorillaz.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, of all of them, of my top 5 songs, 3 of them were Japanese pop songs from the 80s and 90s. So I don't know how that like stacked up with everything else.
Yeah.
No, that's the weird thing as well, because on my top 5, there's not a single Kanye song. No, my second most played song was by The War on Drugs. 3 and 4 were both Pusha T songs, and 5 was a Harry Styles song.
Oh, that
So
Harry
it's the-
Styles.
Oh yeah, that was on mine. That fucking song.
Yeah, it kind of annoyed me to. I would have preferred it to be like number 6,
Yeah.
you know, but it.
No, because mine was I had Fancy Clown on there, and 2 months off was on there too.
Yeah, Fancy Clown is just an infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah. My 2 Pusha T songs were Diet Coke, which Kanye did work on, and Let the Smokers Shine the Coops.
Richard, that's been on my like, because they do that generally a really good playlist, because like 100 songs of your most listened to songs, so really good
Yeah,
to
that
just
is a good playlist.
Yeah.
just slap it on shuffle and have a good. And that song always pops up. Really good song.
Super good.
Yeah. So r/JARMedia can intro this.
I thought yeah.
No.
Okay.
Not sure if you boys want to discuss this, but I thought I'd give it another shot. What do you think of Kanye's many recent public incidents/comments? It's gotten to the point for me personally where I cannot stand to listen to his music, old or new, anymore. This has never really been something I've struggled with except in extreme cases, for instance Kevin Spacey. Have his actions had a similar negative effect for any of you, given that you're all fans of him, at least some of his work, or at least some of his work? Cheers Stinkies, Bear Squared.
Well, I would like to say that nobody should platform him, and he really shouldn't have a voice, because I generally believe that he is so severely mentally ill that he needs extreme help, and nobody should acknowledge him, because it's the only way he might realise that he needs help. That people need to stop putting him on his talk shows, giving him a platform, doing anything for him to talk more shit.
That's what's gross about it. It feels like,
it's like almost exploitation.
Yeah.
He's being like a useful idiot for all these right-wing grifters.
He's just like losing his mind on camera for
the entertainment.
I would like
entertainment.
Well, bro, I was like disassociating. Like I thought I'd been sucked back to 2016. Like that video he uploaded where he's like chilling with Milo Yiannopoulos, hanging with Nick Fuentes and fucking Sneeko. It's like, why are these lines getting crossed?
But also
and then him on Alex Jones just yesterday.
But then the stuff he's saying is like, why would anyone want to align themselves with Kanye
him at all?
This point?
Yeah, well, like, he's destroyed his
is,
legacy.
This is mega devil's advocate right now, but maybe his chess strategy is
40 chess.
He's joined the team of these cunts, and then he starts saying all this evil stuff to make their side look bad.
As if they needed any help.
Yeah. No, it's genuinely like what he started digging a hole. Right, he said some stuff, but I reckon he could have like come back from it.
Yeah.
No, what he did, he started digging a hole, and then he got bored of digging, so he got a digger and started digging the hole. Even quicker.
Yeah, he like hired a fucking
he's been
an artillery strike to just blow up the ground instead.
He's been a controversial figure for a long time.
This is like,
but it's like, just this is something else. Like the MAGA stuff was one thing, and then it's just like recently where it was like the Candace Owens White Lives Matter stuff was like weird.
He's so desperate to be like a outspoken against the grain, like
a provocateur, like
and
thought
to be
leader.
talked about. I think he needs that, like for his ego. He needs to be the talk of the town.
But like I listened to him on Lex Friedman, and then I watched the clip of him on Tim Pool. He went on Tim Pool's show.
Who's Tim Pool?
Just another one of them.
He's one of those guys that says he's a centrist, but he's actually just like a right wing.
Is he like the eyebrows one?
He always wears a beanie.
Him.
Yeah.
I did saw a clip, and it was just funny that in his podcast fucking background there's a fucking like katana. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake, that's so.
It's just you wearing a beanie.
Sorry, but that's my fucking.
And all that anti-Semitism, all the he was banned off Twitter yesterday for what he tweeted that
Good, no, generally
he's been banned twice in the last week,
and he shouldn't get his account back.
Did you see the text that he posted screenshots from Truth Social, his account on there, of his text to Elon Musk, and it's like dude, it's so fucking cringy. This is so cringy and sad and lame. And just like pathetic.
Yeah,
it's really like you fucked it, bro.
Yeah,
it's like it's over.
Yeah, like I said, he said some stuff that he could have come back from. He would have had to like apologize quite profusely.
But
then
before the anti-Semitism stuff.
But like even that, if he'd have pushed it a bit and then stopped and been like I was passionately talking in a way and like. I used the wrong words to express myself, but he's jumped in, like he with both feet. He's jumped in the deep end.
It was like an escalation. So on Lex Friedman, who was a Jewish man, was talking to him, was like kind of pushing him, like trying to get him to explain like what he meant by it. But then when he was on Tim Pool, he kind of acted as if Lex Friedman was like throwing him under the bus in that interview merely because of the fact he was Jewish.
It really seems like Kanye needs yes men.
Yeah, hence why he's going around with Nick Fuentes and Sneaker or whatever the hell.
Yeah, and it makes in hindsight, it makes the Joe Rogan with him more annoying. Because Joe Rogan was saying, like, why do people think you need medication? Like, from my perspective, you're just thinking in a different way.
Right.
Like, you just need, like, someone to help guide you a bit.
But that's like all he's heard. Like his whole life.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you are a thought leader, dude. You are a creative genius.
Yeah. And you're just giving this person who's got like a totally distorted view on the world, you're just letting them run amok. I think it's sad. Like,
yeah, it's weird because there's like a different level of disconnect to me with like this comment to reference Kevin Spacey, for example. Me personally, yeah, it's still weird when I watch a movie with him in, but I feel like there are a certain degree of separation considering the fact films are these huge productions, hundreds if not thousands of people involved. There's something about that I can like break it down differently in my head. But I can't listen to Kanye's music. I can't do it. That's all I'm thinking about is that.
Well, it's the case of separating the art from the artist, but you can't do that if the art is the artist.
Yeah, and there is no separating Kanye's music
You
from
can't.
Kanye.
No, it's Kanye.
But I was thinking like, what, are they going to stop like playing his music in like clubs and stuff now? Or like,
It's still in Black Adam.
yeah, it is in Black Adam, but that was like just on the cusp. It's like right there. But like, yeah, the Yeezy's deal gone, the Gap deal gone.
It is all gone, isn't it?
Yeah. So like,
It's fine. He'll get sponsorship from Daily Wire, and he'll be fine.
But it's
yeah, he's going the path of Gina Carano.
It's that
Mandalorian woman who.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say there's the less time we talk about that and these people, the better.
Well, it's just it feels like such wasted time to me, because it was like I really got into his whole discography and was like really into that whole like variation of albums and all the I don't know, it's really connecting with a lot of it.
Yeah, he and when Donda came out, it was like he's like made a new sound like of him that's actually like good. It was a good album. And then he just spreads his cheeks and poops all over it.
Yeah.
And for me, the true decline started with the like Pete Davidson stuff, when he was going like radically.
The stem player and the Donda 2 being like.
Yeah, and then he starts he covered his own song and changed the lyrics to like, "Please Kim, take me back," and it's like.
Yeah. It stops feeling like an artistic expression and more just like
desperation.
Yeah. Yeah, like
but even I don't even like talking about it, because that's like giving him more like.
Yeah, so
he does all this shit to be talked about.
So we shouldn't talk about him.
But I feel like that is, even with like the MAGA hat stuff and the people choosing to be slaves thing, it did ultimately like kind of work out in his favor.
Everything works
nothing
out
about
in
this isn't working out in his favor, in my opinion. He's like losing everything. Like you can't even say he's a billionaire anymore. Like, wasn't he like the richest black man in the world?
Yeah.
Which he can't.
He's not.
He can't say anything. He doesn't hold that title.
He just blew it.
And it's like, and for what?
Clout.
It wasn't for clout.
No, it's clout from them.
I think he genuinely believes what he's saying.
Because he's being fed this shit from the people he's around. He's a man that gets influenced by the people he's around. Because they're all yes men.
But like how he got involved with that group in the first place is like, what? He's been on like another plane for like 10 years. How the hell does he end up with these people? Like
Nicholas J. Fuentes, Booger Nick.
Booger Nick, yeah. He's been chilling with Booger Nick this whole time. It's like, what? Why doesn't he come and chill here? We'll set him straight.
Kanye or Booger Nick?
Both.
Oh no.
Yeah, let's get Kanye and Booger Nick on the cast.
Nah, walking off
No.
Temple with the slightest like prod. It's just embarrassing shit, man. But
What's-
like, where does it go?
Was
Well,
the prod him asking about what Kanye meant about Jesus?
Well, on that interview, Tim Pool was like desperately trying to talk about this meeting he had with Trump. He like took Nick Fuentes to meet Donald Trump, which is just insane. But he like forced the conversation to the Jew topic,
Wow.
and then like he couldn't defend himself in any way, so he just like left. But yeah, where does it go? Like, he can't do anything now. He's like, is that really like the end? Like he goes on Alex Jones and says he loves Hitler. Like,
I think he might go Joker.
but like, what do you think? Do you think he's even gonna make music again? Like,
No.
how do
no.
you?
He might have to when he's got no money, but then nobody's
That
going to listen
actually might be his only option now.
Well, that's the
'Cause
that's the
who's
thing
gonna
though,
do
because
business with him. Even then, I doubt he's.
that's the thing. He's rich beyond still, even
Mm.
without these deals, because your net worth isn't. You're not sitting on that cash. It's
yeah.
It's the things you own, the,
Yeah, but
the
then-
property, the
But then
business
now
ventures.
he's destroyed like every business opportunity.
Yeah.
How is he going to keep generating?
well, once you have a like he still has hundreds of millions of dollars and all of this property and all these mansions, and all this, and his music is still out there. It's not like it's been taken off.
Yeah, I guess he'll still.
So he'll still be making plenty of money from that.
Moo money.
But it's like,
Me-
yeah, I guess I don't know what like he wants, you know, and if that even matters anymore. Yeah,
Really is
really sad, lame ending. Like, go back to our Jesus is King review. It's like that's just a couple years ago, and now it's like the complete inverse. Like he was like, it was like, oh, this is lame because he's like gone really like kind of safe and like making like Christian like music basically.
Have you not heard the other stuff he said? That Satan was misunderstood.
Satan?
Yes. Apparently, I don't know if it's a meme.
That's good. That's got to be a joke.
Yeah.
There's no way he's too religious for that.
But yeah,
Yeah, but Christ was true.
No, but they killed Jesus.
it's just crazy though because all these like.
You don't know the New Testament.
But to hear Kanye West like spouting these like crazy like basically like 4chan right wing talking points that can
I wonder
be
if that's
disproved.
I wonder if that's where it started. He just started going on the channel.
Yeah,
Because he is a weeb. He's definitely
he's a weeb and a porn addict.
Yeah. And that's as James well knows, that's a pipeline to 4chan.
to fascism.
Yeah, anime.
Yeah,
And fascism
yeah.
is so intertwined. It's scary.
I think it was one of the interviews with him where he says he compares himself to a samurai, and and that's where he like retreats to Japan and shit.
No, and it's crazy. It is crazy to see a clip of Kanye talking to Alex Jones, and Alex Jones is the
He's
He's
reason
trying to reel him back.
Yeah. He's trying to damage control Kanye. Alex fucking Jones.
Alex Jones is damage controlling Kanye.
That's so
How
fucking
insane is
insane.
that?
We don't need South Park anymore.
Yeah. No, the stuff he's doing is more satirical than the episode.
Yeah, the fish dicks episode.
Yeah.
It's more. Yeah, it's crazier than that. But it's like what we're living.
He's Cartman. Kanye is Cartman.
Oh man, I was thinking there's a really fucking funny episode. I don't know if you've seen it, where Cartman like dresses up as a robot, Awesomeo,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and goes to Hollywood or whatever.
Yeah.
and just like
He convinces Butters.
he's giving them these like awful film ideas to Hollywood, and then like one of the producers is like, "Oh, is this a pleasure model?" Man, yeah.
So how are you liking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022?
Okay, so
Wait, you hold that. So we got a question in that
Oh, okay.
in the question segment, which we can get to after these messages.
don't talk about COD.
No, we gotta talk about Call.
But it's gonna be, bro. Look, we've done 15 minutes.
Bye, Bear Bear. Bye, Bear Bear.
I do declare, bye, Bear Bear.
Bear Bear shirts and mug available now. Check the description below.
Welcome back to the second half of the show, where we talk about many things.
Here's one many thing.
Okay.
I want to quickly mention that if you're watching the video episode, you might have noticed something on the table.
Ooh. Something scary.
Why are you so uninterested in my
I'm
hobbies?
joking. I think
You just
it's
want to talk
cool.
about Modern Warfare, don't you?
No, I think
No.
it's cool and cute.
I'm finally becoming the Henry Cavill I was supposed to become.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
taking
you need
that
to
step.
build a good PC as well.
And play
Are you
World
saying my
Warcraft.
PC's not good?
No, it's got decent, but I mean like you need to build it from scratch.
In shirtless as well.
Yeah, and you also need to like triple your width.
Yeah, that's why when I get to the
He
gym.
is ridiculously strong.
He is huge.
Well, like,
Yeah.
strong's the wrong word. Built
I just don't know how he paints Warhammer.
with his really strong.
Yeah, his strongness.
just sausage. Cumberland sausage fingers.
No, I would love to talk to Henry Cavill about Warhammer and painting. But yes, I bought some Warhammer 40k Necrons to paint and play with. Because I will probably play tabletop.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, like, how much do you think you have to put down money-wise to have enough of an army to be able to even participate in the game?
A couple £100 maybe.
That's quite a big buy-in.
If not less.
Should we do Dungeons and Dragons on Jar?
Yeah. I mean, it's role-playing.
It is just role playing.
Yeah.
Well, Alex, what would your Dungeons and Dragons character be?
No, I think I'd be the guy who, like, you know...
Oh, like the narrator sort of.
Yeah.
You'd be the dungeon master.
Yeah, I'd be the master.
Okay.
No,
James.
because imagine him as a dungeon master. He'd give us the worst kind of hypotheticals to like progress the story, and it's like he just turns into an
a gorilla
argument.
and a lion enter the cave. They start to battle. Which one wins?
There'd be some crazy twists.
Yeah, and it'd be awful. It would just be chaos.
Awesome. It'll be awesome. And then we can go and watch the movie and just fall in love with Chris Pine all
Chris
over
Pine.
again.
Yeah. Jordan Peterson and Don't Worry Darling.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Olivia Wilde said she based Chris Pine's character on Jordan Peterson.
Oh yes, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Did you see Piers Morgan ask him, and he's like, he just does his classic
Fine.
cry.
Yeah.
Fuck! Why has it come back to right-wing fucking commentators again? For fuck's sake!
They are funny now. They've taken it like so.
No, the intellectual dark word thing.
Yeah, they've got
They're
nowhere
like the
to
cringy
go.
Avengers.
Yeah, they
no,
are.
I do get it.
They're like the
Dave Rubin, Jordan Peterson.
they're like the Unvengers.
Honestly, no, it's just like I was watching some clips of Nick Fuentes, whatever the fuck his name is, and it's just like all I get from it is like the most fucking loser energy. Like it's
He's a
all
white
fucking
nationalist
loser.
with the last name Fuentes.
It's like you stink. I can feel the aura of you being a fucking pussy ass loser, like through the fucking screen.
Yeah, Booger Nick. They call him
fucking
that for
sort
a
yourself
reason.
out.
But wasn't he like on Jimmy Kimmel or some crazy shit? Jimmy Kimmel
The
played
hat guy.
the hat guy. Jimmy Kimmel?
No, the hat guy.
No, Booger Nick. Is he
Is
the
Booger Nick not the hat guy?
Wait, who
He
the
doesn't wear
fuck's
hats.
Booger Nick?
Booger Nick is the one who's going around with Kanye right now. Nick Fuentes.
Yeah, but I don't know who any of these people are. Which is, I thought Booger Nick was the one wearing the hat.
No, that's Tim Pool.
That's Tim Pool.
Okay.
And why would Tim Pool be Booger Nick?
I don't know what his name was. He's Booger Nick for all I know. Who's Booger Nick then?
Booger
Nick
bitch.
Fuentes.
Yeah, but I don't know who Nick Fuentes
Nick
is.
Fuentes. I'm trying to describe it.
Is he the one with the eyebrows?
Kind of.
Yeah, he looks
And the
like
short hair, he
a
looks-
pussy.
He looks like a default like character in a character creator before you like make him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he wears like a tie.
Yes. That's Nick fucking Fuentes.
Yeah,
That's
no,
Booger
like
Nick.
he normally wears a suit, but as soon as he started hanging out with Kanye, he wears this like blue hoodie.
Which he matches with Kanye.
Okay, now I don't know if I'm thinking about the right guy.
You are. Imagine just someone who stinks.
Is he Booger Nick?
Yes.
So who's Booger Nick?
Booger Nick
Tim
is...
Pool.
No, Nick.
Who's the one that wears the white shirt with the tie?
I don't know who you're talking about, bro.
Who's Nick Fuentes?
Your mom.
Booger Nick.
Booger Nick.
Okay, just like continuing.
I'm trying to find the clip so you can actually understand.
Well, I
No,
was just
bro, we
gonna
don't need the
Google-
clip. Just
No,
just
you
show us
do
the
because
people.
it's fucking bizarre.
This is why have we just started talking about this?
About Booger Nick.
Why
Yeah,
don't we
here
talk
we go,
about
here we
Modern
go.
Warfare 2?
Here we go.
He's one of these great replacement theory guys who says Jews and other minorities are trying to wipe out white culture. He's an election denier, he's an anti-vaxxer, he's all the bad things. But I think this more than anything sums this gentleman up.
What, people calling me gay because I've never had a girlfriend? I think if anything, it makes me less gay. Never having a girlfriend, never having sex with a woman, really makes you more heterosexual. Because honestly, dating women is gay. Having sex with women is gay. And having sex with men is gay. And you know, it's all gay.
He's such a fucking loser.
Wait, what?
Booger Nick's at it again.
He's an actual loser. And this is coming from me.
No, because he's been around for like a long time, Booger Nick. There's all these like crazy old streams with him like debating Destiny and shit. And recently, Louis Theroux did a documentary where he was going around America like interviewing these crazy grifters, one of them being Fuentes. But it's weird how like big this has gotten, because he's publicly been like a Kanye fan for like ages as well. So now he's like hanging out with him. It's just absolutely wild. But yeah, this is the question segment where you can leave your own questions over at the Jar Media subreddit suggestion thread. Ask us whatever you feel like. Just like Giorno Pizza did. Bringing an old classic from out the war chest of Jar. What Madagascar character would each FromSoftware Souls game be?
Really? I thought this was actually an interesting question, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
Oh, can we not, please? Let's not dwell on
no,
this
let's
subject.
think about this. The giraffe would be Dark Souls 2. Alex the Lion, Dark Souls 1.
The crowd pleaser? Surely that's Elden Ring.
No. Bloodborne.
Alex the Lion's Bloodborne.
Yeah.
I feel like Marty's Bloodborne.
Marty's not Bloodborne.
Marty's
Dark Souls 3.
The penguin, the main penguin is Dark Souls 1.
Ooh. Yeah. Gloria is Elden Ring.
Why?
Big and beautiful.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. But
Um,
flawed because she's married to Will Smith.
Yeah.
Mm.
Marty is Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
Underappreciated at the time, but in hindsight, kind of epic.
Okay. I think we solved it, to be honest.
Yeah.
King Julian is Demon Souls.
Yeah. Like the classic, like the one you don't immediately think of when you think Madagascar, but without him, none of
It all falls apart.
Yeah, none of the rest
There's
of it
no
would even exist.
structural foundation without them being there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Good question. Fantastic. If we can get more questions like that, I'll be happy.
Booger Nick says this. Punished Pizza says this. Why are you guys pretending like James Talks Incest wasn't a regular part of the cast back in the day? It was my favorite part, hearing his deranged rambles while Alex and Jim pushed James to say more and more outrageous stuff.
This isn't real.
Did this happen?
No.
Are you sure?
When do I ever talk about incest?
You've changed quite a bit over the years, dude.
Yeah. No, early James is just like, I don't, like I've said this before, we're different people. I'm not that James. I'm not that person. I have no relation to him. I have no idea what he said, and I have no accountability for what he said. But that man was fucking off the rails. He was just chaos. And that's not my fucking fire to
Speaking of that though, James, Isolation Monkey says, can James comment on his Ambushed Orange era?
I was a cunt.
I miss Ambushed Orange.
I don't. He got me banned off of Xbox Live.
And me.
I've got everyone banned.
Yeah.
I've almost tried to get you all banned on Twitter multiple times.
Couldn't do it though, could you?
not in the free speech era we're in now.
Yeah.
It won't work. I still report you sometimes.
I haven't even tweeted in like a year.
Oops.
I haven't used that app.
There's something no, honestly, there was a reason why I consistently did it.
Why?
Because there was always going to be an overreaction.
It's not an overreaction.
No,
it's
That's right.
But why target me then?
Yeah, and me. No, that just fucked us because it was like, I'm hyped to get home from school and like play a bit of
a bit of Halo Reach. Bit of Modern Warfare 2. I'm banned for like 5 days. It's like, well then what?
I did it. I did it like once or twice to you guys. I did it more for someone else. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. A significant amount more.
No, but I had multiple like pranks played on me as well. Like my background's being changed to like gay porn
and Sonic.
Yeah. No, because when you guys changed it to Golden Sonic, I was like, whatever. Like, I haven't spent.
We never changed it to porn. We never changed it to porn. We changed it to Golden Sonic.
Yeah. What's Golden Sonic called? Like Omega Sonic or something?
Realm Sonic.
Yeah, Realm Sonic.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Mm-hmm. Sonic Realms from the game Sonic Realms, where Realm Sonic was first in it. Can you ask the Modern Warfare 2 question?
Yeah, bro, we're gonna
have to.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Modern Warfare 2.
Okay, there were some good ones too, but whatever.
No, who cares?
We can do those after, but let's just priorities. Come on.
Okay, let me find it.
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
There are two actually.
Oh,
I actually screenshot two about it.
Okay, good. Come on.
So there's one from Miniature Rani and one from Evan XOX.
Yep. Shoot.
Miniature Rani says, I bought the... Actually, I'll start with the other one. Has Jim or James tried the new Modern Warfare yet? If so, what are their thoughts? That's from Evan XOX. And Miniature Rani says, I bought the new Modern Warfare 2 and I've never regretted a purchase more in my life. I play on PC, and for context, my PC runs just about every current game at ultra settings without issue. Yet, for the first month since the game released, after about 2 or so games in multiplayer, my frames would drop to 20 or even below that. After releasing about 5 different fixes as well as the big Season 1 update, there's still consistent frame drops after 20 minutes of gameplay or so. I'm really glad to hear James has moved on from the COD goonhole. As an aside, I spent 120 New Zealand dollars on Modern Warfare 2 and had an awful time. I spent 7 New Zealand dollars on Quake and I found a new favourite game. I hate video games.
Okay, so that sounds like a system error on your side because that sounds really specific.
Yeah, that's
and
very strange.
Like,
I've had nothing like that. Like,
neither.
I've had some performance problems, mostly with like if you don't let the game have some time after you boot it up.
Shaders,
primarily
shaders.
The game will run very strangely.
Yep.
How much time? What? You got to give it time.
It's like 5
You got to be
minutes.
like, oh, Modern Warfare. Go on, warm up.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, but in fairness, the game looks pretty incredible.
It's a good-looking game,
Does it?
and I'm
Okay.
running it on like low, and it looks significantly better than Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah, and I'm running it on pretty high, and I'm getting like average 80 frames, which is good enough for me.
So
James isn't out the goon hole by any means. I knew. The thing is, I know, like, new World War II based Call of Duty comes out. I know I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
But when a Modern Warfare is coming out, when a Black Ops is coming out, I'm not gonna tell myself and pretend like I don't have to play it, because I do. I have to buy it.
It's.
I knew it, man. It was written in the stars.
Yeah, which is why I like, since it was announced, I knew I was gonna get it. I've given up like acting like I'm above it, because the game works. It's like scientists in a lab doing pipette tests to make the most like dopamine filled, like addictive brain rot shit.
You know, we were saying this in a match because we were getting pissed off, and it's just like, we're just going to get really angry. We're going to go off of half an hour, but after that half hour, you just go crawling back.
Yeah, even if you get the willpower to be like, nah, fuck this game, and you quit it or even uninstall it.
You can't.
You're just gonna go back on it or reinstall it.
Yep.
There's no getting away from it, because whatever these scientists doing this fucking dopamine pipette test, they've figured it out. And it fucking worked.
I literally said on a cast that I wasn't going to buy it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a complete lie, because it's just like, I can't help myself. I watched one video. We watched
a video on YouTube of just like gameplay.
Fucking glitchy ass gameplay.
Glitchy ass like meme gameplay. And me and James were like,
it was funny.
It was really funny. But like, you could tell the game was Call of Duty.
Yeah, and that's all we
and
needed.
And it is the perfect reimagining of Modern Warfare 2 in the current times. It just is Modern Warfare 2. I
except with like the worst menu systems ever.
It's
the
the UI
menu
is
systems,
atrocious.
Gameplay feels really good.
It does.
Proximity chat.
Funny as fucking shit.
It
it's
has
so
changed
funny.
Warzone. It has turned it into...
It's funny.
It's a comedy game.
Yeah, because
it's genuinely...
I think proximity chat's the funniest shit.
No, because we jumped on this train on the Battle Royale. We had fuck all, and this lorry goes up, drives by it. Jim blasts him, and he just screams.
Yeah, you just hear this guy like screaming like his world is crumbling. But like as well, obviously, the first time I say anything in the chat, what's the first word I hear back?
It's not the fucking M word.
Yeah, the first word I hear when
it really is like Modern Warfare 2 back.
It is Modern Warfare 2 through and through, and like, that shit isn't cool. You shouldn't be doing that, but like,
it brings you back.
It's Modern Warfare 2, man.
That's what I was forged on those battlegrounds.
Someone said it in the voice chat or in the text chat. Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Man.
No, it's right. It's everywhere, but like everything is everywhere. And you get like funny moments all the time, like not just the extreme, because it's not funny to just say that shit.
No, it's not on.
But like the conversations you hear people having, and like just how hostile everyone is. But also in Warzone, like
hostile.
Yeah, everyone is just
because like a game will end. A dude who had like 2 kills and 12 deaths, but is on the winning team, will be like, "Wait, easy game," and then people on the other team will be like, "Shut the fuck up! You got 2 kills and 9 deaths," and then he's like, "I still won." It's just like this battleground.
Yeah, it's the best example is Donkey. When he tries to piss off people when he loses. It's just like, that's just kind of like what COD is.
Yeah. And that shit is awesome. And it's also exactly like Modern Warfare 2, where me and James will be playing for like 5 hours straight, the whole time being like, why did they design this like this? Why does this game suck so hard? What is wrong with X, Y, and Z?
Meta, fucking these guns, the leveling.
Why are all these people just sitting on top of buildings using the longest range weapons and killing us in one hit? Like, and we don't even know they're there. And we're saying all this shit, and we play for 5 hours straight.
We won't stop. And then we go into Warzone and we fucking die and have a miserable
we get
time.
obliterated and have no fun, and then just jump straight back in.
There's been quite a lot of funny moments in Warzone.
You sound like crack addicts, I'm going to be honest.
Bro, COD is something wrong.
COD is crack. But like,
do you think playing Modern Warfare 2 when the age you were actually did something?
No, yeah, it fucked up my brain completely. I am fucked because it wasn't just I was playing this. It's like I was really fucking good at it. So I was even more dopamine out my face, and it was just like, you know, I get home at 4 o'clock from school, and it's just like I'm going till 12 o'clock, and I'm just fucking sitting there dopamining myself. I'm edging myself with dopamine for like 6 hours a day.
Once you get to that level, you want to maintain that level.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's fucked up my brain development.
And the amount of times now I've said to James, like, I just don't think I can do it anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not fast enough.
Yeah, no, some of the reactions.
Yeah, because you're competing with like 12-year-olds.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, who are like 12 cans of Monster Deep.
Yeah.
They're probably on Adderall.
The way thing is just there's a mine where it basically, once it detects, it flies up and kills you. And they're really fun to use, but it's like when you put them down, and it's like the kids get past it because they can drop shots so quickly, they can just go under the explosion and kill you.
No, I feel like when I was younger, I was the kid running around, like killing all the guys who finish work at 5, get home, eat dinner, start playing at like 7. And I was like wrecking them as a kid. Now I'm that guy.
Yeah.
That's us.
I get like 4 kills and 10 deaths. I'm like, well, better than the match before that.
Yeah. It's the rite of passage, I guess.
To be fair,
the progression shit, like it's constantly just like
giving.
Well, there's more. There's still more.
Carrot on the end of the stick. Yeah.
Oh, you want this attachment? Oh, you can do this. Oh, more.
Yeah.
But to be fair, we haven't actually adapted to play the most COD. Because this is the thing with COD, is like, you can be the single most frustrating player to ever play against as long as you are willing to lose your morality and dignity.
And life.
Yeah, because it's like, you can be a sweaty SMG winner. But if you just run around with like a fucking rocket launcher and piss off everyone, you're going to have the best fun and everyone's going to hate you.
Well, yeah, like me and James were playing Warzone, and there's the, like, you can hear them in voice chat giving call outs and stuff. They're like the sweatiest like roadmen. And they're playing and they like decimate me. James just rocks up with an RPG, kills the whole squad. and like that shit is so
I found it so funny because like rocket launcher had one down, the other one came through and I fucking boom, got them both. And Jim was down and I was just like fucking high as fuck on that dopamine.
Yeah. And like small things like that for me are really satisfying now. Like I can't get like a 30 kill game. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah, we spent one of the Warzone match. We died really early on, came down again, sat on the tower with snipers, and we're just fucking popping guys off from a distance, just like fucking riveted.
Man, I kind of wish Apex had proximity chat.
No, Apex wouldn't be good. Too many Europeans.
It's made me it's made me really respect Apex though as a battle royale.
Yeah, that game is actually, because the thing with COD is the TTK is so low, where it's like in Apex, if you start getting shot, you can pull that shield, you can make a getaway. You got to plan, you got to use your IQ to. No, this is the way you put it. It's like you need 100 IQ for Apex, you need none for COD. The less you think, the better you are.
Really? Like the more thought you're putting into COD, the worse you're gonna do. You have to just be like,
You got to be water.
Yeah, you need to be on at least 2 accelerants.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like when I started playing yesterday, it's just like I started walking around just thinking of what you said. It's just like I don't need to think. And so I started looking at my KD, it was like 1 to fucking 10. I was just like, don't think, just run around.
Yeah, suddenly you get like 30 kills.
Yeah, I was fucking popping people off, pinpoint accuracy, getting shot at, bang, bang, bang. Snipers, easy fun.
But there's this philosophy they've had with COD for ages, like an algorithm almost, where it's designed so that you're gonna get like shat on.
Yep.
You're gonna be shat on, and then you're gonna have that one game
where you shit on.
Yeah, you go nuts. And it's like an average amount of time of like 10 hours or something, where you'll be doing like all right and stuff, but then you're going to have one game.
You're saying that's baked into the design?
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Like in matchmaking?
Yes.
Like
I don't know if it's like in matchmaking, but it's like the whole game is luck. It's like gambling. You know?
So you constantly go back because you had that one match where you fucked on everyone.
Once you reach that match, you're like stuck in Call of Duty.
Right.
And that's why people buy it every year.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
How
like
have
gambling
I avoided
addiction.
it then?
Bro, no.
It's the same philosophy as Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Because the best players cannot win every game. But like a normal player wins way less.
Yeah.
And they're chasing the win high.
Mm-hmm.
And you need the stars to align to win. Like we can't, as a trio, get a guaranteed win.
Yep.
But when we do, it's like half luck, half skill.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like 60% luck, 40% skill.
Yeah.
You know,
If not higher.
it's gambling addiction.
And I think
And I love it.
if playing Modern Warfare 2 back in the day was enough to fuck my brain development now, I generally think that if these kids are like, they're going from one match squad and in the pre-game lobby they're scrolling through TikTok. It's like they're getting so they're fucked.
On the train today, I saw genuinely a 75-year-old man doom scrolling on TikTok.
Jesus Christ.
It's over.
It is over. Like my niece and nephew, they're in the brain development stage and they're fucking hooked. And I'm like,
Yeah.
your
No,
posture's
it's-
fucking shit. You're only watching TikToks.
It's now Call of Duty for everyone. You know, it used to just be like
They should have
14-year-old
learned from
boys.
us into
Yeah,
fucking in Modern Warfare 2.
No, but the lesson they learned was, wow, Call of Duty's making fucking mega moo money.
Let's make everything dopamine.
And I saw 2 old ladies addicted to Candy Crush the whole journey.
Yeah, yeah. Gamers.
Don't do that, Billy. Don't do that, Billy. What's she doing?
Scratching
Her
up the
fingers got caught on the hemming of the sofa.
I do just want to mention before we change topic, I started the campaign.
Oh.
Really disappointing.
Yeah,
How so?
even the
Cringy?
cutscenes are like significantly worse.
They're much worse than Modern Warfare 1, but like the story.
Is it serious? Like it takes itself.
Ow.
Does she get you?
she's a bit excited.
It's because of this plant.
No, because the whole thing has been like taking characters and stuff from the original series.
But
and
like, what
adjusting.
characters? Like, what did they do? Like, what?
Well, this is the thing.
They were just like a look, really.
Yeah,
No, they
well-
weren't though. They were characters, Alex.
They were much more like grandiose, and it was less like jerk-offy. Like Ghost is the guy, you know, of Modern Warfare 2. He's like the
gunslinger,
staple character. In the original Modern Warfare 2, Ghost was just some guy who was on some levels, then he dies.
He was nobody. He was just a cool-looking like operator.
Cool
guy.
looking, voiced by a really cool sounding dude.
Yeah.
That was literally it. But now it's got to be like, this is the fucking biggest legend that sends in a drone strike to some Middle Eastern men and a Russian. That's the first level of the game. You like go through a canyon and then bomb some people from like 100 miles away. And then they introduce Commander Shepard.
Literally not even in the game. He's just like a general in the army.
Yeah, who was in the original Modern Warfare 2. In the original Modern Warfare 2...
Oh, I was getting confused because of Mass Effect.
Yeah. No, but in the original Modern Warfare 2, he was voiced by the alien... the robot from Aliens.
Was
I'm
it?
pretty sure. Yeah, really cool voice.
Lance Hendrick.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Huh.
Awesome
the guy who gets the
voice.
knife in the eye in the original.
Knife it. The robot from Aliens, the one who gets pulled in half.
No, I'm saying the character in
Oh,
Modern
yeah,
Warfare
yeah,
2,
yeah,
the guy
yeah.
who in the
Yeah,
last
that's
level.
That's Commander Shepard. And the
Yeah.
cool thing about him was that he was like the first character, like true character you meet, and he's like leading his army from the front line. He pulls you up, he gives you guns, he's like, "Go do it, soldier."
Yeah.
But in the new one, he's like not
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
There's a
the guy in an
campiness
office.
though to the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, but now it's like the plot is... there are some missing American bombs. These terrorists have taken them, basically.
Mm.
And then immediately it's like, well, you've introduced Commander Shepard, who I know from the original one to be a traitor. So he's given the American bombs to the terrorists. So I know that immediately.
Oh, and they don't play with that. They don't like switch it up. That is just...
No, that's just the plot.
Oh.
Spoilers. He doesn't have the same, like, gravitas,
Yeah.
the actor they got for him. And the plot doesn't have that, like... Modern Warfare 2 is way over the top and like everything is like grand. It ends in World War 3. Like America is being invaded by Russia in Modern Warfare 2.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking nuts. You're like fighting by the Washington Monument or whatever.
Really? I don't
Yeah,
remember.
and there's like a fucking nuke goes off in America, and like EMPs the satellites
in
and
Washington. Yeah.
stuff. In Washington, and then
And
you're
Captain
like,
Price is the one who fucking did it.
yeah, Captain Price nukes America. It's like, what the fuck is happening? This shit is wild. In the new Modern Warfare 2, it's like, let's sneak around and then like have banter because all the characters are British. And one of them.
I think there's a reason why. I think that like from the first one, it's like such a darker tone. Use that lightly, but it's like more Spec Opsy and like we make our hands dirty so nobody else does, or the world doesn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's propaganda.
Yeah,
it's advertising. It's to make people join the military. That's all it is.
Yeah, and it's
because nobody,
weird.
because everyone wants to do boat wides or Captain Price in Modern Warfare 2 because it's fun and silly, but this is cool. These cool operators.
Yeah. I thought it was just like set pieces and like.
No, it's not that.
I mean, it
Like
is.
it used to be. I mean,
It is. It does still have absurd moments,
But it's not. It's not Modern Warfare 2 absurd. It's like new. It's like propaganda absurd.
Yeah, and it like. I don't want to say it takes itself too seriously,
It does.
no, but you go and look at the Modern Warfare 2 original, the cutscenes from that. It's like they're like chatting about philosophy and shit and like old school like war tactics. Do you remember like Captain Price like, no, Soap's like, we've got 2 UMPs, they've got 1,000, and then and Price is like talking about all this ridiculous shit. This
No, but
philosophy.
it had like a Gears of War charm.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was a little bit goofy.
It was-
yeah, campy.
They took it so far, but it was still cool. Whereas now it's like they just want to be cool.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
That's how you
Give
make
it that
something lame though.
grandiose. Yeah,
And it is lame.
yeah. It doesn't have any like self-awareness. It's like a.
But like, what are people saying about the campaign? Do people like it?
Well, in terms of like mission design and stuff, people like it, but the story is trash.
Okay.
It's like.
It wasn't that the same with the first Modern Warfare? Not the original. I mean,
Yeah.
the one from a few years ago.
Yeah.
No,
The
that game
story
had
was
its-
slightly better.
Yeah.
But it was morally bankrupt. And they don't understand how to make characters cool. It's like Captain Price was cool, but not. He's not so cool anymore.
What is she doing? Stop it, Billy. She got a fucking claw stuff and was like clawing her claw, the fucking idiot. Like, Makarov's not even in it yet.
Yeah.
Is this going to be like a full fucking part
Dude,
trilogy?
surely they're gonna tie in with Black Ops as well, because there was the reveal in the Black Ops campaign that the character from Modern Warfare was in it.
What? What character?
The guy who you snipe in Modern Warfare 1. Do you remember he was in Warzone? He was like a character.
Okay, no, what person are you talking about?
The
Zakhaev?
original
Zakhaev.
Yes, he was in the new Black Ops, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he was. He was in the elevator.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
So surely they're going to tie it in.
They're trying to do some Avengers shit.
They're doing MC, and you know the like Marvel Stinger thing before an episode?
Yeah.
They've got that for the Activision thing.
Oh my fucking god, they have. I didn't realise that.
Black
Oh
Ops
no.
characters and Modern Warfare characters and shit.
They're trying to build a universe.
They're building like a Call of Duty universe.
And it makes so much sense.
It's fucking bonkers.
It is bonkers. It's like, I
But
completely
it's
forgot.
like the actual stories in them are like fucking lame. It would be cool if we had the original Black Ops somehow tie into the original Modern Warfare. That could work because they're both good stories and then like not too far removed from each other.
Are you talking about the original Black Ops? As in
The original Black Ops.
Oh my god.
The name,
And the
the
original
fucking
ori-
Call of Duty naming shit has got to end.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I can't keep up.
It's
fucking
like they
so
have like
stupid.
they have two fucking names. It's just like, oh, let's make this one, let's make this one. And it's like now there's like two different eras of them, but now they're attached.
No, they're detached.
But the two new
No,
ones
but,
are
but the
attached.
original Black Ops is attached to the new Black Ops, but the original.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What do you
because Mason and Woods are in it.
No,
What
but they're
do you
new.
mean? I thought it was a remake.
Yeah, I thought it was a remake.
No, Black Ops isn't. The new Black Ops wasn't a
Cold
remake.
War.
Cold War, you were a different character, and Woods and Mason were in it.
What?
No, but how does that? So where?
The same Woods and Mason, but voiced by different people.
So where does Cold War align in the Black Ops line when it's Black Ops 1, 2, but then 3 is also in between 2 and 1?
3 isn't in between 2.
Oh yeah, because you got all the backwards missions where you're playing Mason before 2.
Not in 3.
No, 3. No, I'm thinking of 2.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay.
It's fucked. Just admit it's fucked.
No, it is fucked because it's like you
Yeah,
Google
because-
Modern Warfare
yeah,
2 and you
and
get
there's-
fucking 2 different games.
Yeah, and there's no like explanation. The way I understood it was that Black Ops 1 happened,
Yes.
right, and then
Yes.
Cold War happens.
Yes, but then the missions in Black Ops 2 that go back to Black Ops are like in between that. Because obviously you kill Mason. Spoiler, you kill Mason in Black Ops 2.
Yeah, so that'll be after Cold War,
Okay.
and then
But then
then
there's
in
the
the future,
timeline
Modern
where
Warfare
you kill
happens.
them in Black Ops.
what?
You kill them. You side with the Russians and kill Woods and the guy.
What in Cold War?
Yeah.
Is that an ending?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, I just like searched just out of curiosity on Google, just MW2.
Mm.
It says the 2022 video game, but then you scroll down, and then it shows the review scores from the original MW2, saying the release date of 2009. But then you scroll down more, and it's the wiki page for the original Modern Warfare 2, and then under that is another wiki page for the current one, and then the Steam for the current one, but then the wiki for the original one.
So stupid. What people are doing though is calling this one Modern Warfare 22.
22. But at some point that's
Because-
gonna
Yeah, because it came out in
2022.
2022 and it's Modern Warfare 2.
right.
So,
And people call the other Modern Warfare.
but you're also forgetting the Modern Warfare 2. The original has a remake called Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there are 3 Modern Warfare 2s you could buy.
And there's 3 Modern Warfare 1s you can buy.
Yeah.
So when are they going to remake Black Ops 1?
I think they should. That game is fucking sick.
Black
They
Ops.
haven't done that.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So
Generally, that is
What?
probably one of the best gods.
that was always my favorite one.
It's the best COD campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
maybe.
know, they can have a fucking. So next year is the Black Ops return.
I don't think they're releasing a COD next year.
No, because they've dropped it down to a 2-year release cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Wow.
they've actually done that. So now 2 years time is Black Ops.
Wow, I wonder if that'll make them better.
Yes.
I think it will.
That's crazy though, because like they're annual for a reason. That shit makes moolah.
No, but their plan is
Was it?
big update when they'd normally release a COD. Bunch of new content, stuff you can buy.
Yeah, I guess they're picking up all the losses
Modern
with the battle
Warfare
passes
2.
with these skins.
Modern Warfare 2 original multiplayer remake.
Dude, I would fucking buy that in an.
No, everyone would fucking leave every card and just play Modern Warfare 2.
because they
remake, multiplayer.
remade the original Modern Warfare's multiplayer.
Yeah.
And
They
we're
remastered it.
Yeah, I remember that. And
Yeah.
couldn't you like only get it through pre-ordering like a new
One of the shit ones. yeah.
Advanced Warfare.
So everyone pre-ordered it to get Modern Warfare 1.
Yeah. Cheeky bastards.
Yeah, pretty smart. 'Cause they
Everyone
knew it
hated
was a
it.
trash game. So
Yeah.
they just remastered a good
Is that the
one.
one that had Jon Snow in it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
No, that
And,
was the Kevin Spacey one, wasn't it?
Oh fuck, Kevin Spacey was in it. That was the press
Yeah.
F to play respects, wasn't it? That was the Kevin
Yes.
Spacey one.
Yeah. And,
COD is such a fucking meme, man.
It is a meme.
But they refused to remake Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer because that was the year Modern Warfare 2019 was coming out. And they didn't want to be competing with themselves for Modern Warfare.
So I think they're going to release it in a big update.
I think they should.
Honestly, I would kill for that game.
God damn it, man. There's one I want to end on. Along these same lines, kind of what you're saying. From Chris Peacock. Thoughts on the radicalization of children through the internet. My partner has been on her prac placements for her teaching degree, and she told me the 7th grade students were talking about Andrew Tate and agreeing with his ideas, and even projecting those ideas onto female students in the room. His ideas aren't revolutionary. We've all heard them repeated by characters positioned as bad people in children's media that I'm sure everyone here has grown up with, i.e., all women are gold diggers and they only want a muscled alpha male. How do you think this radicalization happens to such young minds whom you'd expect to be the furthest removed from these outdated traditional ideas? Additionally, thoughts on how this phenomena seems cyclical. I think back to 2016 and its uncomfortable edginess with figures like Ben Shapiro and Crowder touting the same drivel. Now we have new figures doing and saying basically the same thing. Where do they come from, and why does this simplistic hatred beat out genuine respect and love in so many minds, young and old?
This is where people don't realize that this is the machine. This isn't humans doing this is the machine. Algorithms, it gets engagement. Nobody cares about
Silicon
the moles.
Valley, bro. So the EMP has got to go off.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Moles don't mean anything anymore. Engagement does. Promoting people with these views gets engagements, and that's what the machine wants. So that's what the machine's gonna get.
Yeah. People
At the end of the day, these kids are fucking interacting with it. They're engaging with it. They're making it more popular because they're feeding the machine. We've got to kill the machine. Billy, kill the machine.
But what is it about, like, these ideas? It almost, like, doesn't matter who's carrying the message just remains. It just keeps coming back. These people, these Stephen Crowders, these Andrew Tates, these... I guess at least now, compared to, like, 2016, is... You can at least find people on the other side a little bit.
Yeah.
You do have like your ContraPoints or whatever, or some more left-leaning like people who can dismantle these ideas, but like
I think it's
not as prevalent still. It's quick, it's easy, it sells. You can clip it.
I don't know if
share
this
it.
sounds like extreme, but I think it wouldn't be a bad thing for it to be illegal for children to have access to this stuff.
See, I've thought about this, like, if you take that to its logical extreme, what does that mean? Does that mean you have to have some kind of online ID that is like...
The government will track us if you do that.
Exactly, but then it's like giving the government too much.
But even, like, having a device.
Having a device?
Having a phone or an iPad or a...
Oh, you mean like make that illegal or to own?
Well,
but you can't.
It gets tricky when it gets to like computers and video game shit.
Yeah, I feel like this is the thing where we weren't ready for this technology. We didn't know what we had.
But
and now it's too late.
Well, yeah, it's just tricky as well because it's like a lot of this shit is like bots.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that isn't even real.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, there's a ridiculous amount of bots on every social media. And a way to negate that to a degree would be like having to put in ID.
But there is no way to manage that when we're talking about a system where it's every country in the world, all these different laws, all these different standards, different cultures. How the fuck do you... You can't. And that's one of the things people have always kind of liked about the internet is that kind of freedom angle, you know?
Yeah.
You're an anonymous, you have no responsibility unless you're attached to your real identity in some way.
Yeah. which makes it really dangerous.
Oh my god. Oh, Billy jump scare. Nah, it's quite, I think it's actually like a real predicament, this shit.
Yeah, and we're not ready for it.
No, we're not ready for it at all. What it's doing to our minds, our bodies, our souls. There is specifically also this like real issue of like young men gravitating towards this shit. What is it about that?
It's purpose.
It's like these young men are like so desperate for guidance.
Yeah.
So desperate.
This comes down to toxic masculinity and men, I think. This has been, like, this can't be... There's no point trying to describe this, because ContraPoints explained it very perfectly in her Jordan B. Peterson video. This has whole been explained that just young men don't have the guidance, so they latch to people like Jordan Peterson, because it's what they need to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know though, like, do you think Andrew Tate is a fill-in father figure for a lot of boys out there?
Yeah.
Straight up.
But it's bonkers.
Because you're young, you're impressionable, you are on TikTok, you're getting fed these little bite-sized chunks of things that sound like they make sense. And like there are like threads where it's like, oh, that's like an idea that applies to my life, and I can like try and get some meaning out of.
The most heinous shit that a lot of these people do is they have like some truths intertwined with their like
no, that's the
beliefs.
issue. Yeah.
I fucking love Billy.
But how you solve it though is like the big conundrum. Like that's why I'm like quite doomery about it. Where I'm like I don't know.
Yeah, there doesn't even seem to be an answer.
Because like it was bad when we were in school, and social media was like hilarious compared to it, how like aggressive it is now. So yeah, I really don't know. That is concerning though. That's not the first time I've heard or read about these like Andrew Tate stuff being spread in like these really young spaces.
But like shit like that was so far away from my mind at that age. Like you don't even understand half the stuff he's bringing up at that age. But like
I was thinking about that earlier today. Like are just younger people like, are they being switched on to like ideas that we never would have considered because of this social media presence? Like just last time we were around our cousins and shit, and like 12-year-olds like talking, like making jokes about like capitalism and shit and the exploitation. It's like it's crazy to me because like that just was not on my mind when I was like that age. I don't know.
No, and I don't think if that's a good thing. You shouldn't really be like condemning something you don't understand.
Yeah, I guess that's the ultimate thing. Is like you're young, dumb, and really impressionable when you're like
and full of a lot of cum as well.
Young.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you have any thoughts, because I ponder about this often, and I'm just like, where the fuck does this go? Like this cycle, like
The one brain.
Well, it just seems like there are these ideas that seem to just be like cemented and set, and it doesn't matter who's saying it. If it is Steven Crowder, if it is Jordan Peterson, if it is whoever, any of these people, Andrew Tate, it just keeps being said again and again, and people listen.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But that's the end of the episode. That's for damn sure.
This is like the end of Infinity War, where we're all defeated and like we lost.
Andrew Tate may be decapitated like Thanos, but Thanos' son, Harry Styles, is round the corner.
AKA the other Tate, his brother.
I don't know, man. Suck my dick.
So I was taking a walk the other day, and I seen a woman, a blind woman. She was Billy.